Hi everybody, it's Julie. Y'all voted, so I'm here to show you how to make a peanut butter and jelly. But don't get bored just yet, because we're going to put a little spin on it. We're going to grill it. And sorry, Miss Stancil, I have to teach you how to sew on a button later. So what we need is some bread. You can use white bread or wheat bread, whichever one you like. I like wheat bread, it's healthier and it tastes better. Of course, you need some peanut butter. I got Jif. You can use creamy or crunchy, Peter Pan, whichever, and some strawberry jelly, which is really good. And you'll need some butter to do the grilling with, and a knife for spreading. And you also need a spatula, and a pan, and a stove to cook on. I never knew you needed this many things until I started doing this video, but it's still really easy. And it's really good, and if you have kids, I'm sure they'll probably like it. And for us college people who have little money and even less time, this is a good little dish. So what we want to do is we want to turn on our oven and put it on about medium and get our butter out. And maybe like a tablespoon or so of butter, maybe a teaspoon. It just kind of depends on how good your pans are. You know, if they stick, you probably want to use more butter. So we put that in there and we let that start melting because we want to hurry up and eat. We don't want to wait forever for the pan to get warm. We take our bread out just like we would make a regular peanut butter and jelly. This is going to be better, I promise. Get your butter out here and spread that on there nice and even. Crunchy's pretty good too, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for peanuts. So there we go. Clean off your knife because you don't want to get peanut butter in your jelly. Plus the next person might not like that very much. And then put on your jelly just as you would normally. I don't like as much jelly because I like peanut butter a whole lot. So I just put a thin layer on there. Oh! Don't do that. That'll make a mess. Okay. Oh, and you should probably wash your hands before you start, because you don't want to have germs on you. Also, I found this the other day. It's white chocolate peanut butter. It is so good. If it was on my finger, I'd probably eat my finger. So you put your sandwich together just like that. And this is how you would normally eat it. But we're going a little further. We're doing it the adult way. Okay, so we got our butter. It's melted. Just make sure it all gets melted. I don't like chunks in there. And you put that in there. And you let it cook on each side. It probably takes a couple, 2 or 3 minutes. Not very long. When I was 18, this is probably all I ate. Either this or pizza. And it's really good. And it's not that bad for you either. I mean, if you use wheat bread, it's a little better, you know, because wheat's better for you, of course. And then your peanut butter, it has a lot of protein in it. So it's good for you. 7 grams protein, that's pretty good. A lot of vegetarians eat peanut butter because it's got so much good stuff in it. And I don't know if you would consider jelly fruit, but I would, so there you go, you got fruit too. Okay, and you can start to hear it sizzle. When you get really good at cooking, you can just hear by the sizzle that it's ready to be turned over. But I know it's probably not that easy to hear, so we'll just peek under there. You see it starting to get brown on each side. And this is going to be warm and gooey once you start to bite into it. So please don't get burned because it will be hot. I'm going to get a little more butter out. I like for mine to be real brown. See how nice and brown that is? That's what we want it to look like. So I'm just going to add just a little more butter when I turn it over. Let that get all melted. This only takes a couple minutes, so you know, for that late night hunger or just a quick snack, this is easy. And nobody's ever really heard of grilled peanut butter and jelly, so you might can impress somebody. I don't know. I thought it was neat when I heard about it, and I don't remember where I heard it from. So we're just grilling this other side of the bread, just like you would a grilled cheese. Some people spread the butter on their bread when they're going to cook it, but I just like putting it in the pan because it's easier. Especially if you use white bread, because white bread will fall apart when you start to rub butter all over it. So that's nice and done on both sides. So now we have us a good little meal. Cut this open and let y'all see how good it looks on the inside. Maybe. See how nice and yummy that is? That's good. I love them. So that concludes my demonstration. Don't forget to turn your heat off either. And of course you gotta clean up your mess. But that finishes my demonstration for a grilled peanut butter and jelly. I hope it inspires y'all to go home and make you one. Thank you.